Hello, fellow gardeners. It is the third week of April, going on the last week of April. Here in Central Florida, I'm in 9B, and the weather's been hot. Sometimes it gets a little cold at night. Well, cool, I should say, not cold. But things are just blooming everywhere. And I was here cleaning up my walkway. I found something today. It's also dandelion season, and it's blackberry season. I have to cover them when they start to ripen because I have a lot of birds, and they also love the blackberries. So I was cleaning my little area. All this down here, all these sunflowers are compliments of the birds. The more I feed them, the more they sprinkle them all over my garden. And so if any of you have seen any of my previous videos, I've been sharing a lot what I've been learning with the Dwarf Cavendish. It took me 3 years to get my first banana. At the end, I'll try to link some of those first videos. So since I think this is the 4th or 5th summer now, I bought one Dwarf Cavendish. It took 3 years. Since the first rack, we have a rack inside we've been eating. That was the third rack. Alright, so I'm trying to keep track, and this is the 4th rack. These came out in the winter, and that one came out dead set in the winter, in the coldest part, and as you can see, it didn't even make it out all the way. It'll be interesting to see if they get any bigger or not. This one has gotten bigger. It came out also in the winter before it got coldest. We had a very mild winter. Thank goodness we had no freezes. So I didn't lose anything. I didn't have to cover anything. I did wrap everything in Christmas lights. So whenever the temperatures got below 50, I turned on the Christmas lights and heavily mulched. A lot of the mulch is gone now, but anyways, I was cleaning my little walkway. I try to keep it clean for the postman. This is my newest trellis right here because I'm attempting to grow some loofah and birdhouse gourd. I would like to make little birdhouses and sponges. And all these are Dwarf Cavendish, all came from one. And I happened to notice this guy. This will be the first banana that has come out in spring. All the other ones came out in late summer, so they were very slow. They were tasty, but some a little small. This will be very interesting to see how the Dwarf Cavendish does in the summer, because it's April. I will definitely share the progress. I mean, I'm surprised that one flowered. There's still one or two over there in the main little banana jungle that I thought was going to flower way before any of these, because these came long after there. My first banana was over there, and I just started relocating some of the pups to create separate little islands. This one is looking like then it's going to be close. Those pups came up on their own. I just planted this one and this one here last year. So I might get bananas out of them as well. And that's a bunch of papayas that came up on their own there. I just left them. I have papayas everywhere. A lot of them just come up on their own. And anyways, I would just thought I'd share a little update on my Dwarf Cavendish bananas. I got a wood chipper to make my own mulch, and I think they're really liking it. Yeah. If any more pop out, I will share. These all look very, very close. Curious to see how many racks of bananas I get this year. We're eating on our first rack of the year. It wasn't a huge rack, I should say, but it's still been very tasty. And this papaya is maybe a year old, and I cannot reach any of them now. I'm debating on whether I should cut it because I can't reach it and I don't do ladders. So I'm debating on cutting it and then seeing if it grows too, like I've seen other people do. I'm curious, but it's just loaded right now. I have so many papayas. Let me know, has anybody ever cut their papaya and it split and grew too? Any papaya experts? Let me know, drop a comment. There you go. Happy gardening. Grow something.